bugungi darsimizda Cambridge 11-kitobimizning 1-passage-ni analizini ko'rib chiqamiz va birinchi navbatda bu qismda biz bizda nima kutilayotganligini tushunish maqsadida savol turiga qarashimiz kerak. Savol turi emas, nimaga qarashimiz kerak? Title'ga qarashimiz kerak. Crop growing skyscrapers degan qismda crop hosil o'stiradigan, skyscraper ya'ni osmono'par binolar haqida ekan. Bu agrikultura bilan shaharlar qo'shilib ketsa kerak. Bundan keyin nima qilishimiz kerak? Biz savol turlarini qaragan holda bizdan qanaqa skilllarni foydalanish, qanaqa skilllarni ishlatish, ekspluatatsiya qilish kutilishini tushunishimiz kerak va bu qismda o'z ko'rgazmak indoor farming haqidagi filling gaps no more than 2 words, ham faqatgina ikkita so'z ishlatishimiz kerak bo'ladi. Undan tashqari turfa kelma savollarimiz bor. 8 dan 13 gacha. Demak, wow, hammasini belgilab tashlashibdi-ku. Hammasini belgilab tashlashibdi. I don't know why. Lekin o'zimiz topamiz javoblarni. Yo'q, it's not the answer. Just don't pay attention to the answers. Xo'p, demak bu qismda nima qilishimiz kerak? Bu qismda biz birinchi navbatda savollarni o'qigan holda keywordlarni aniqlab, bizdan nima kutilayotganligi va bizdan nima topishimiz kerak. Some food plants including something are already grown indoors. Demak, qismda ba'zi bir o'simlik, ovqat o'simliklari, ozuqaviy o'simliklar jumladan including degan food plantni ta'riflab yozishimiz kerak. Are already grown indoors. So, shu narsani topishimiz kerak. Indoorsni topishimiz kerak. Hop. Concept of indoor farming is concept of indoor farming is not new. Mana indoor farming haqida boshlandi. Since hothouse production of tomatoes and other produce has been in vogue for some time. Masalan, are grown indoors tomatoes bo'ladi. Masalan, tomato ya'ni pomidorlar. Tomatoes indoor grown qilingan. Keyingisiga o'tamiz. Bu juda katta ekan. How do you make it smaller? Bo'ladi. Tomatoes. Vertical farms would be located in where? Meaning that there would be less need to take long distance to customers. Demak, qismda vertikal fermalar qayerdadir joylashgan bo'ladi. Joy nomi, shuning natijasida customer ya'ni xaridorlarga olib kelishga ko'p vaqt ketmaydi yoki ko'p distansiya ketmaydi. What is new scale of this technology? Many believes entirely new approach to indoor farming is required, employing cutting-edge technology on to vertical farm. Here, vertical farm concept is of multi-story buildings in which food crops are grown in environmental control conditions situated in the heart of urban centers. Situated keyword located in synonym ya'ni urban centerlarni, o'sha urban centerlarni, shahar centerlarni markazida joylashgan. In urban centers bo'ladi javobimiz. Located in urban centers. Demak, javobimiz urban centers. Ikkita so'z yozishimiz mumkin. Demak, urban come on. Urban centers. Javobimiz bo'ladi. Keyingisiga o'tamiz. Vertical farms could use methane from plants and animals to produce something. Plant va animallardan metanni ishlatar ekanda nimadir ishlab chiqarishdan foydalansa bo'lar ekan. Xo'p, methane would be needed to efficient, cheap to construct and safe to operate. It's successfully implemented. Proponents claim vertical farms offer promise of urban renewal, sustainable production as a safe and varied food supply and eventual repair ecosystem. Well, okay, fine. I need methane. The consumption of something would be cut because agricultural vehicles would be unnecessary. Demoqchi, agricultural vehicle ya'ni agrikulturaga ishlatiladigan transport vositalari yoki prosta narsalar kerak bo'lmaydi. Methane, where's methane? Nope, information, I don't know. To produce what? We would need to be efficient, cheap to construct and safe to operate, successful implement, proponents claim vertical farm offers a promise of urban renewal, sustainable production of safe and varied food supplies throughout year-round. All crops and the eventual repair of ecosystems have been sacrificed for horizontal farming. It's disadvantage. Fact что vertical farms would need something, some kind of light, is a disadvantage. Madam. It took humans thousand years to learn growth. Along the way, they spoiled. Learning weather. Was in shape. Okay. No information about it. now due to rapid climate change. Here, support of vertical claim the main potential advantage. For instance, crops would be produced all year round as they would be kept in artificially controlled optimum growing conditions. There would be no weather-related crop failures due to drought, and food could be grown organically, eliminating the need for herbicides to greatly reduce the incidence of infectious diseases. Here, also the system would consume energy. It would return the energy to the grid via methane generation from composition non-edible parts of the plant, so it will also dramatically reduce. Could use methane from plant animals to produce energy to grid via methane generation from composting energy ishlab chiqarish ishlatilar ekan. Energy o'zingiz ko'rganingizdek javoblar turli xil joyda keldi. Masalan, biz xohlagan joyda kelmadi. Bitta paragraf o'tib ketdi, keyin javoblar kelib boshladi. O'shanga ham alohida e'tibor berishingiz kerak bo'ladi. Bu kattalik qildi bu. 4 3. O'shanga ham e'tibor berib ketish kerak bo'ladi. Bu qismda. Xo'p, bu qism tugadi shekilli. Menimcha tushundinglar shekilli. Vertical farms would need a disadvantage. Okay, major drawback of vertical farming, however, that plants would require artificial light. Demak, qismda artificial, ya'ni искусственный light talab qilar ekan. Artificial light. Come on. Artificial light is a disadvantage. Hope artificial light talab qilishi disadvantage bo'lar ekan. One form of vertical farming involves planting in which are not fixed. Bitta formasi involves включает в себя planting in qanaqadir joyda which are not fixed. Fix bo'lmagan nimalardadir plant qilishi o'z ichiga olar ekan. Lekin mana bu qolib ketdi. Agricultural vehicles would be unnecessary. Qani? Oh, here tractors, plows and shipping. Here, reduce fossil fuels use. Consumption of fossil fuels bo'ladi demak javobda. Fossil fuel use. Consumption of fossil fuels. Fossil fuels. E'tiborli bo'lish kerak. Qolib ketmasin javoblar. O'zim aytyapman. Of course, o'zim aytyapman. To'g'ri bo'lsin. Xo'p, planting which are not fixed. Fixed javob keyword bizda, planting in keyword bizda. Exposed to sunlight, grow more quickly, reduce emission. Single story grow has a benefit of natural overhead. Even so many still need attention. No natural overhead lighting would require far more. Generating enough light would be okay. One variation here, one type of variation where vertical farming has been developed is to grow plants in stacked trays that move on trails. Demak, bunda rail, ya'ni yo'l bo'ylab yuradigan stacked trays dada o'stirish. Trays. Patnosida o'stirish. Keyingiga o'tib ketamiz. The most probable development is that food will be grown on in towns and cities. Demak, nimadir ustida on in towns and cities. Towns and cities topsak bo'ldi, javob topiladi. Oh, here. In Swedish, most experts currently believe that it's more likely that we will simply use a space available on urban rooftops. In towns and cities. Urban keyword bo'ladi. Town cityga on bo'ladi, rooftop bo'ladi. Rooftop javob bo'lar ekan. Rooftops javob. Xo'p, ko'pchilik so'rashi mumkin, bilmadim javobini. Balki bo'lishi mumkin emas. Urban rooftops, masalan, urban rooftops yozsangiz katta ehtimollik bilan javob xato bo'ladi. Chunki bunga sabab town city yozib qo'yishibdi-da o'zi. Town city deb urbanligini ko'rsatib qo'yishibdi. O'sha uchun ham urban rooftops yozsangiz katta ehtimollik bilan bu javob xato bo'ladi. O'sha uchun ham urban rooftops yozmaslik kerak. Keyingisiga o'tamiz. Methods for predicting Earth's population changed recently. Predicting Earth's population. Muqsimda bo'lish kerak. Earth's population mana bor. Demak, bular tartibda kelmadi. Masalan, 8 ni men oxirroqda kutgandim, lekin oxirida kelmadi. Hali o'zi bo'ladi. Sort of estimates. Estimate land. Okay. Lekin method of predicting Earth population haqida ma'lumot yo'q. Predicting methodlar haqida ma'lumot yo'qligi uchun not given deb olamiz. Lekin bu javoblar to'g'riga o'xshayapti nimagadir. Shuni qora bilan ber aniq qilishchi. Bo'yab tashlay. Ko'rmaydigan qilib. Ko'rinmas ekan. Mana qo'ydim. Hop. No information about not given. Human beings are responsible for some of the destructions of food producing land. Demak, unda odamlar, insoniyat food producing landni destructionda some ozgina qismida responsible ekan. O'shani topishimiz kerak. Some of the destruction. Sorry for that, guys. Some of the destruction for food producing land. It presents throughout the world of land that's suitable for raising crops in use. Historically, 15% of that have been laid waste by poor management practice. Mana o'zingiz ko'rganingizdek, 15% poor management, yaxshi management qilmaganligimiz sababli yo'q ketgan. Shuning uchun ham to'g'ri bo'ladi, true bo'ladi. Chunki 15% bu samga to'g'ri keladi bu. Keyingisiga o'tamiz. The crops produced in vertical farms will depend on the season. Demak, o'qishda vertical fermadagi croplarimiz season, ya'ni ob-havoga, season mayda faslga bog'liq bo'ladi. I'm tired already. Come on. Sit down. First class would be need to be efficient, cheap, construct and implement vertical farms offer the promise of a sustainable production. Varied supplies throughout the year-round production of all crops. O'z ko'rganingizdek, year-round production of all crops. Demak, yil davomida qilinar ekan, demak dependency yo'q, false bo'ladi bu. Keyingiga o'tamiz. Some damage to food crops is caused by climate change. Some damage to food crops, climate change. Hop, ko'ramiz. Some damage o'qiganda qayerdadir. Here. Massive floods, droughts and hurricanes several months take the toll each year, destroying millions of tons of valuable crops. More often than now, due to rapid climate change, this is not what happens. Okay, read it. It means that for majority of humans have shelter from the elements yet to be subject to our food-bearing plants, the regions of the great outdoors, and can do now. Hope for good weather here. However, massive floods and hurricanes take the toll of each year, destroying millions of tons of valuable crops. Some damage to food crops is caused by climate change. True deb olishimiz mumkin. Chunki destroy qilinganiga yozilgan, masalan, climate change mavzusida climate change, hurricane, drought, severe monsoon, xodimlar bergan fertilizers will be need in vertical farms. Demak, o'qishda ba'zi bir croplar uchun vertikal fermalarda fertilizer ishlatishimiz kerak bo'lar ekan. O'qiymiz. Crop would be produced all year. Mana yozilgan crop would be produced all year. Har yil bu yozilgan. Masalan, bu qismga dependent seasonga yana bir marta falseligiga ishonch hosil qildik. Kept in artificial control optimum growing conditions, there would be no weather-related crop failures. Okay, all the food could be grown organically, eliminating the need for herbicides, pesticides, and fertilizer. O'z ko'rganingizdek, hammasi barcha food, ya'ni ozuqalar organically ishlatilgan, organically chiqarilishi mumkin va bu organically chiqarilishi fertilizerga bo'lgan needni nurdan olib tashlar ekan. Umuman mana vertical farms, fertilizer umuman kerak bo'lmaydi. Mana eliminating the need. Umuman eliminating yani udalyapti degan. Bu uchun ham buni false olamiz. Keyingisiga o'tamiz. Vertical farming will make plants less likely to be affected by infectious disease. Hop, infectious disease topamiz endi. Hop, mana infectious disease. The system would greatly reduce the incidence that are required make plants less likely to be. Hop, system would greatly reduce the incidence of many infectious diseases. Hop, demak, o'qishda reduce qilar ekan, o'sha incidentlarni reduce qilar ekan. Shuning uchun ham true. Demak, o'qishda ehtimol kam bo'lar ekan infectious diseaselarni olish, shu ham yozilgan. Shuning uchun ham buni true deb oldik. Shu qismdagi javoblar sizlarga tushunarli bo'ldi degan umiddamiz. Shu bilan bugungi dars o'z nihoyasiga yetadi. Agar muammolar bo'ladigan bo'lsa, kommentlarda qoldirishinglar mumkin. That's it, guys. See you next time.